That man loves me so much. And, you know, look what we built. We've built a beautiful life, and we have 2 healthy, beautiful children. If you haven't noticed, my husband's very, very handsome.
It's so fake.
This can't be real.
Oh, he's such a great partner.
It sucks.
Are you joking?
It's
This
bad.
is terrible.
You suck. You suck.
I feel that.
What? Stop. All of it is fake.
Yeah, that's embarrassing.
I don't like it.
Just talking nonsense. It's stupid.
Right, I feel that every day in how supportive he's been. He's also a fox.
You're ugly.
It's weird, right?
I get another lecture from you, I'm gonna go crazy.
Oh my gosh, I work so hard.
Shut the fuck up. You're a fucking idiot.
This is the moment Meghan Markle tries to sell her real tears, but nobody's buying it. She goes on a podcast, does the sad voice, acts like she's breaking down, and signs stuff using Her Royal Highness. The problem? That title isn't even hers anymore. Meghan wants to play the victim and the princess at the same time, hoping no one notices the act.
Oh my gosh, look at all these photos about last night. ... Thank you, Beyonce and team, for an amazing concert and a very fun date night. All love. Girl, she didn't invite you to the concert.
She wants all of the privileges that go along with an identity, but she doesn't want any of the responsibility. She doesn't want to do any of the work. She wants the tiara. She doesn't want the public service.
But here's where it gets even messier. Meghan's staff keep leaving. People don't quit for no reason. She's in lawsuits, fighting the public, and now there are even more rumors about what she's hiding. The drama just keeps piling up, and she's right at the center.
You know, I mean, she used to be on
Was
Deal or
he
No
infiltrated?
Deal. Look, she was on Deal or No Deal.
Yeah, that's right.
And then the wife convinces you to leave the royal family. Like, I'm out. I don't need you guys. Which is crazy, because don't you just get free money?
We want our privacy and safety, but we'll go be at Beyonce concerts and do whatever we want. Oh, look at him.
The jokes write themselves. She's getting called the Duchess of Drama. Someone even said they'd trust a fake astronaut before trusting her advice. The message is clear. No one is fooled by her performance.
Open British markets for American companies. All that Britain demands in return is that we keep these 2.
No, I refuse. I'm sick of it. No, I don't want them. It's just that they are so ridiculed all over the place.
And it seems like that lady is a temptress. She's a siren. She's lured him into the rocks.
Over 96% of people who watch these videos don't subscribe. Don't be one of them. If this hit you, subscribe so the truth doesn't get buried. This is where it all goes off the rails. Meghan sits down with billionaire Jamie Kern-Lama for a podcast that's supposed to be about telling the truth and showing emotion. But from the first second, it all feels forced. Jamie tries to act super emotional, but it just feels weird. Meghan jumps in trying to look upset, but you can tell it's all for show. Every part of it seems scripted, like a bad school play where nobody knows their lines. Meghan's fake, sad voice, the dramatic pauses, the awkward smiles, they all make the whole thing hard to watch. She's trying so hard to act real that it becomes obvious she's acting. The podcast promised real feelings, but all it delivered was cringe.
Oh my God, that hat. Oh God, he's so hot. Look at him. Isn't Prince Harry? She bagged a fox. But look how nice is she. Pulling away from her lovely prince. It's so good. Who's filming this?
Now it just gets awkward. The host tries to make things emotional, but instead it's embarrassing. Meghan's answers sound like they're straight off a cue card, not real life. She's still trying to act, but it's not working.
And Meghan just started accepting all these compliments. I know I'm great, aren't I?
Meghan starts dabbing her eyes. Her voice starts to shake, but there are no actual tears. The performance is on full display, pretending to cry, hoping people believe it.
And she also is pretending like she's crying. We zoomed in just to see. There isn't a tear in sight. Dan, look at this. I invite the viewers to take a close-up look at this. Where's the tear?
But here's the twist. An old interview gets brought up. Meghan once bragged she can cry on command. Suddenly, her whole podcast breakdown starts to look fake. It's like she's practicing for a role, not being real. She wants everyone to see her as the victim, but it's obvious she's acting. If you still believe her, you probably believe anything on TV. This is just one more show for Meghan, nothing more.
You'll make yourself cry. Yeah. Oh, I can do that so well. Oh my God, it's crazy. You're like, Meghan, one tear, left eye, go. Give me 3 seconds.
Now it gets even more obvious. The old crying clip is shown next to her new podcast tears. They match up almost perfectly. Same fake voice, same dramatic pause, same blank face. Meghan's big emotional moment turns out to be just another act. Every move is planned. Every look is staged. She isn't trying to be honest. She's trying to get attention and keep the spotlight on herself. Anyone who can't see through it is just falling for her performance, not her personality.
But to the world, it's just, what has she been doing? Does she work? As opposed to, oh my gosh, I work so hard. And I appreciate what hard work looks like. I like working hard.
The beginning of that clip where she's like, oh my God, oh, it's like, it's so inauthentic.
Just when things start to cool off, a body language expert comes in to break it all down. He's here to point out every fake move, every lie Meghan tries to sneak past us.
Meghan, how are you? And are you okay?
That's so kind. I am. I'm better than okay. How are you?
That smile's a little bit over the top. And that single shoulder shrug she has, that usually indicates that person isn't very confident with their answer or their statement.
The expert doesn't miss a thing. He points out Meghan's weird blinking, her stiff face, and how her hands don't match what she's saying. When she talks about her tough life, her words sound sad, but her face is a blank slate. There's no real emotion there, just a practiced mask. This is someone who knows how to put on a show but has no idea how to be real. Every gesture, every word is just more proof she's not telling the truth. She's hiding something and it's getting harder to cover up.
I couldn't tell anyone who I was dating, and he was keeping. So I think we were just on a letter basis.
Yeah.
This is fake. She knows exactly when that happened. The eye search she's got going on there, that's forced and faked, as is the facial expression.
Now the lies are stacking up. Meghan claims she writes sweet emails to her kids every night so they can read them later. It sounds like a movie script, not real life. She's trying to look like a perfect mom, but all she's doing is adding to her own story. The only thing that comes through is her need for attention, not love.
So I created for the kids these email addresses that sort of like names, again, that you would never guess, that I will give them at some point in their lives when they're older. But before I go to bed almost every night.
Meghan, my God, you get praise every day. Getting attention every day. You gotta praise yourself on Mother's Day? Really? It's all branding. Did you notice it? It's all branding to make herself look more relatable and motherly.
Even the little things aren't safe. A photo pops up in the podcast of a basket Meghan made, and there's a card inside. It's signed Her Royal Highness, but everyone knows she lost that title. This is not a mistake. She's using the title to stay in the spotlight.
The agreement that was made did not remove the title. It restricted the way it was to be used. It was not to be used publicly, and she was giving a friend some strawberry jam that she made herself, and she wrote HRH, the Duchess of Sussex.
If you've made it this far, you're the kind of viewer this channel was built for. Smash subscribe, and let's keep digging into the real stuff. It's not just wrong, it's against the rules. Meghan gave up her royal title when she quit. She still signs things as if she's royal just to get people's attention. She wants to keep the perks without any of the work. If she was really honest, she'd drop the act, but she never will.
Meghan Markle is now accused of breaking the agreement with the late Queen after podcast revelation.
I think if somebody gives you a gift, you can say, so-and-so, my friend so-and-so gave me a present.
Yeah.
I don't feel like she needed to show that.
Meghan signed that card, Her Royal Highness, on purpose. She wants to make sure people remember her as a princess, even though she isn't. This isn't just a slip-up. It's a move to get more attention and keep people talking. Even her old fans can see the truth now. You can't quit the family and keep the crown.
With the compliments of HRH, which is Her Royal Highness, the Duchess of Sussex.
You made homemade strawberry jam. It's kind of like a doctor when you keep referring to them as doctor, like, call me Susan. Like, I would never refer to myself as Her Royal Highness.
Is it a bad look for Meghan to still refer to herself as a royal?
No, it's not.
There you are.
Because,
wake me up when you're done.
Thank you.
The fallout is real. A new poll shows 97% want King Charles to take away Meghan and Harry's titles for good. No one wants to see them act royal while causing so much trouble. This isn't just about being famous. It's about respect, and they've lost it. Now, the fight is for who gets to be called royal, and Meghan is on the losing side.
Harry comes out and gives this interview in which he not only says he doesn't know how long the king has left to live.
I don't know how much longer my father has. He won't speak to me because of this security stuff.
Which the royal family was like, hey, let's not talk about the king's mortality because you don't know, specifically because the king has refused to speak to you since February 2024. Now that is over a year ago.
Things are about to explode. King Charles keeps quiet, but Prince William is ready to cut Meghan and Harry out for good. To him, this isn't just drama, it's betrayal. William will do anything to protect the royal family's name, even if it means means ending Meghan and Harry's royal ties forever. The family fight is now out in the open, and everyone's watching to see what happens next.
How are Prince William and his wife Kate Middleton responding?
They're done. They're done. William doesn't even want to hear Harry's name anymore. He's just kind of like, don't bring him up. We're good.
Now Prince Harry's on the hot seat. He keeps complaining about losing his royal security. He wants the palace to pay for it, but he's not willing to follow any of the rules.
I don't know how much longer my father has. He won't speak to me because of this security stuff. I would love reconciliation with my family. I've always, there's no point in continuing to fight anymore. As I said, life is precious.
If you are trying to reconcile with your family, if you are trying to make amends, you don't go on TV and blame them again. This is literally the last thing.
Harry tries to get free protection, but he's out of luck. The royals tell him, if you quit, you don't get the perks. Harry wants all the benefits without doing the work. That's not how real life works, and it's catching up to him.
She decided she didn't want to be a real princess because to be a real princess involves duty and responsibility, caring about other people. And so she just wanted to be a pretend princess in Hollywood, so she split her husband off from his royal family and then inked a $1 zillion deal with a bunch of media companies, and then all her projects flopped.
While Harry's busy arguing, Meghan is back to rebranding herself. She switches her company name from American Riviera Orchard to As Ever. Meghan thinks she can run from her problems, but they keep finding her.
Last year, I had thought, you know what, American Riviera, that sounds like such a great name. It's my neighborhood, it's a nickname for Santa Barbara, but it limited me to things that were just manufactured and grown in this area. And I've been waiting for a moment to share a name that I had secured in 2022. And this is the moment. And it's called As Ever.
The business flop is real. Meghan picks a name that other businesses are already using. She steals a logo that looks just like a Spanish town's official crest. Now the town is ready to take legal action. Meghan brags her products sold out in 30 minutes, but that's just because she made barely any to begin with. It's all a trick to make herself look successful, but the truth is out.
I was reviewing her website in real time, doing my video. It said coming soon, but then like 5 minutes later we see that she put sold out.
Things hit rock bottom with Meghan's Netflix bath salt recipe. A woman tries it and gets burned, literally. Now there's a lawsuit for millions of dollars. Meghan wanted to be seen as helpful, but now she's facing a huge legal mess she can't ignore.
Wasn't there some speculation that she was on Epstein's yacht at one point in time? There was like photos with her and Prince Andrew way back in the day when she was like in her early 20s. Wow.
It is interesting how she's exposing her as a yacht girl, someone who was paid off by rich men to go and hang out.
As author Kirby Summers suggested that the then Meghan Markle likely spent time with Prince Andrew and Jeffrey Epstein before she even met Prince Harry.
Listen, I brought Meghan Markle, whatever her name is, to my Deal or No Deal celebrity golf tournament. She was one of my Deal or No Deal girls that were, she was a caddy for all of my celebrities.
This isn't just about now. Meghan's been working the system for years. Way before she met Harry, she was hanging out at fancy yacht parties with rich men. This was always about moving up and getting noticed. None of this is new. She's always played the game to get ahead.
Meghan Markle, the only thing she found was a rich, famous husband.
The nearest thing Meghan Markle ever had to a $1 billion idea was marrying a prince.
It was planned from the beginning. She denied being interested in the royal family, which she totally was. I know someone who knows the ex-husband who said she had a vision board with Prince Harry on it.
Meghan's story about not knowing anything about the royals is a straight-up lie. Old blogs and friends show she's been obsessed with the royal family forever. She wanted this life. The whole romance was just a setup to get the fame, the money, and the power she always wanted.
The woman who destroyed her in-laws' family, whose own family doesn't like her, whose the in-laws obviously don't like her, the public doesn't like her, she's stuck because she was an actress who became a real princess, who wants to be an actress again, but has to continue to pretend to be a real princess.
This whole thing isn't just a family fight. Meghan's turning every headline, every deal, every drama into her own story. She's not misunderstood. She's not a victim. She's a master at playing the media to stay in the spotlight. Every move is about her image. But now the real story is coming out, and it's not looking good for Meghan.
You have to imagine, at the beginning, everyone is like butterflies, and then we immediately went into the trenches together.
Yeah.
Right out of the gate, like 6 months into dating. So now 7 years later, when you have a little bit of breathing space.
I hear this all the time too from the Brits. Like, what do Americans really think of Harry and Meghan? We despise them.
Meghan and Harry tried to flip the royal story, but all they did was create more chaos. They're not rewriting the rules, they're just breaking them and blaming everyone else. If you made it this far, get ready for the next scandal, because this show is far from over. Drop your comment and hit subscribe so you don't miss the next time Meghan gets exposed.